Hey guys, so today I just wanted to do a little assessment of a landing page. So what I mean by that is I'm going to just go into a website, and then that first page that pops up, the first one that you come to when you go to that page, just do a basic assessment of it. So what's clear, what's unclear, what do I like, what do I dislike, what things do I think could be improved, how do I think they could be improved, etc. So I decided to choose a lot of the shopping that I do online ends up being kind of apparel or backpacking outdoor stuff. And so I figured since that's what I have the most familiarity with in different websites, that I should pick one of the websites that I do a lot of that with. So let's jump right in. I decided, as you can see, I decided to do Moosejaw. Moosejaw is a really cool company. One of the things that they're famous for is they do some really fun marketing, which we'll get into a little bit later, but kind of different from a lot of different websites. So I want to just give my first impression of this landing page that they have here. First, my very first impression is just kind of, whoa, there's a lot going on here. You've got the name, but like honestly, I don't know really what to look at first when I come onto this website. So the biggest thing, obviously, is this 30% back in Moosejaw rewards dollars. So that's probably what my eyes are going to be drawn to. But at the same time, there's just, I mean, that's way over here at the right side of the screen, and there's so many other things going on up here that I kind of am like, I'm looking at so much that I'm not really reading anything. I'm kind of just scanning back and forth, seeing what's happening. And if I'm on a really specific goal of, okay, I want to get this certain kind of jacket and this thing, then it might be okay. But for a first-time visitor, this is going to be a little bit overwhelming. And then, so that's kind of very first impression of what I think of when I go here. Next impression is, as I scroll, it gets worse. So you can see, like, as you scroll right here, this little slide up comes up. And at this point, like, all of this wording and website stuff is taking up almost half the page. So you've got basically half the page here to work with, of things that are showing. And even that, they've got this big, like, just more words. Just there's so much going on. So I don't really know what to click. To make matters worse, as soon as you go into one of these things, there's even more words. There's more things to choose from within each of these things. And as I said, like, if you're going into this specific, like, okay, I want to get a hoodie for my kid, and it needs to be this color, like, this would be perfect, because you can just go in, clothing probably is where you're going to want to go, and then kids clothing, you can go to here. So that's nice. But like I said, first time visitor, there's just nothing clickable here. There's nothing that's like, oh, I want to check that out. As you scroll, it just gets worse. You got these brands, nowhere to go. So that's kind of a continued first impression of that initial part. Thankfully, I think as they go, they get better as they go. This part still, it seems a little redundant to me. So they've got the free 2-day shipping here, which they had up here at the beginning anyway. And then they have the rewards as well. Although this one is get 30% back in Moosejaw rewards. This one is 10% back in rewards, 2.5% on sale items. It's a little confusing of like what is actually happening. So here's what I would do with this section right here. The free 2-day shipping, I clicked into this one when I was looking at it earlier, and basically, well, let me just click into it now so that we can look at what it is. But it's basically just a list of all their different like shipping options, and it's honestly not that interesting. There's no reason to really click into that unless you really want to get specific about shipping stuff, and at that point you're probably going to look it up anyway. So what I would do is, you can have this free 2-day shipping here, but I would just have it be a picture, and then a small little part right here just say like more information on shipping if you want it. But then it's not like you don't see this and think, oh, that's something that I need to click and get more information on. Kind of a similar thing over here. If you click into this, there's more information on the rewards, but they have a really, really good video that's like 1.5 minutes explaining the rewards. So what I would do is I would just embed that right here. I would put the video right on this page so you can click it and watch it. It's only 1.5 minutes. It's really super engaging, entertaining to watch. So it would be fine to just put that there. And then once again, put a little thing at the bottom that says more information on rewards. That way, if they want to, they can go into that. But if they don't, then they don't have to. It's perfect. Okay, this part I love. This part I think they do really, really well. Something that they've kind of cornered the market on with, at least with some of these apparel shops, is their marketing is very sarcastic and fun. So for following them, follow us or don't. Check out our Instagram for cool pics, gear giveaways, dogs, and captions that my mom brags to her friends about. So they keep it fun and lively. They've got this funny picture of a dog. It doesn't really like put pressure on you. It doesn't do what a lot of marketing is like marketing stuff is going to say to do. It's more just fun. I also love when you click these links, it doesn't redirect you from this page. It takes you to a different page basically. So you can stay on the page, and then as you click these, it just opens up new things, more information, more funny things. Remember when people used to have thoughts that they didn't share with everybody? Well, not anymore. See all our random thoughts on our Twitter. Facebook, another funny one. Keep up with our events, random tirades, and various goings on. Plus, we post cool pics and occasional juggling contest. So it's just so random. Like, what even is happening with this marketing? But it's entertaining enough that it's more clickable, I guess, is what it would be. The next thing on the page, this is their check out our shop. So Moosejaw, I would guess that 90% of it, maybe more of what they do is all online, because they've got these 10 stores and they're all up in the Michigan area. Well, they're not all up in the Michigan area. Most of them are up in this Michigan area, and then they've got a few spread around. So what I would do here, as you can see, check out one of our 10 stores and play some ping pong, challenge our knowledgeable staff to a pull-up contest, and get outfitted for your next adventure. Please bring your dog. This map, I like having maps so that you can visualize stuff like this, but I think it would be even better to put some pictures of their store right here. So they're so sarcastic in a lot of the stuff they say by saying, come play ping pong and challenge our staff to pull-up contest. People might take that as being fake, like, oh, like that's really funny. But they actually do that. Like their stores actually have ping pong tables that you can play ping pong in them and actually like do pull-ups with their staff. Which I think is super fun. Like that's different from any other store like that. So what I would do is put a little map up here. You don't need this huge map. Just put it up here in the corner, like a little map, and then put like 3 other pictures of inside their store, showing the ping pong, showing somebody doing pull-up contest, and make it look really fun. So that maybe if there's somebody with it like close to the shop, they might go into the shop just so that they could see that. Just kind of make it a tourist attraction of sorts. Those are my main things for it. This stuff is all pretty good, just normal stuff. I love the title of this article, Top 10 Ways to Pretend You're Outdoorsy, keeping with their comical approach to marketing. And then they've just got this bar going down at the bottom that has funny little tidbits, little quotes, that kind of thing. Email sign up. So yeah, I think as it goes, I like it more and more as it goes down. I think they do a really good job. I especially love this part. And their little tagline is great. So they've got Moosejaw, backpacking, climbing, French kissing, skiing, biking. So obviously that's random, like French kissing. What on earth? I would put that tag up here instead of having all of these things that kind of drop out into more menus and just kind of overwhelm you. Just put their title and a little tagline with it, and then just put like five of these things here. Don't have a huge drop down menu. I want to give like there's even colors, like there's red up here, there's yellow, there's blue, and then there's green on like a lot of these pictures. There's just a lot of colors going on. So I want to show you just real quick another site that I really love, and obviously every site has its own challenges and differences. This one has a ton of stuff, so they have to have a lot of information to be able to go with it. This other one doesn't have as much stuff, but it's still a similar kind of product. So this one is Hammock. They started originally with just a hammock and then grew into more products and stuff. And I love them. Really great products. But look at this landing page right here compared to this one. This one has so many words just in the top half of the screen. And this one, it just has their name and then 3 little tabs right here with a big bold thing that, like, this is clearly what you're going to be drawn to read. Lighter, softer, stronger. Meet the new Rude Double, now constructed with our silky smooth gravitas fabric and boasting the highest strength to weight ratio in the industry. That grabs you right away. It's like, wow, that is cool. The picture leaves a little to be desired, but it kind of just keeps the focus on the words. And then these tabs, once you go up here, shop, then it's just got a few tabs here to go through, and then little drop downs with little pictures even included with them. It's just so much simpler. It's so easy to look and be like, okay, that's what I want to do. I'm not overwhelmed at all. And it has a lot of information on the stuff. And then as you go down, there's pictures, and it just keeps it so much more simple. Once again, I understand they're different products, and Kamek is obviously not going to have the amount of stuff Moosejaw has. Moosejaw has to think about menswear and ladies wear, uh, all the different things that go into that. But I think the main thing that could be improved with this entire landing page is just make it simple. So they've got the French kissing thing, and there's that thing that's like kiss. Keep it simple, stupid, which is the initials for kiss. I think that's a really good approach for some of these marketing things. Just keep it simple, stupid. Just keep it so that when I go on here, I can easily see what's going on and click something without having to read 1,000 different tabs and go to different things. So that's my short take on this landing page, and I hope you all enjoyed.